The hardest truth I ever learned in my life is this: nobody is coming to save you. This isn't some tough love cliche. This is a raw, unvarnished fact that will either break you or set you absolutely free. For years, I lived in a holding pattern, convinced that if I just waited a little longer, if I just worked a little harder for someone else, if the stars just aligned, then my dream job, my perfect relationship, my financial breakthrough would just magically appear. I blamed my boss for my stagnant career, the economy for my empty bank account, even the weather for my bad mood. Sound familiar? We've all been there, pointing fingers, waiting for that hero in a cape to swoop in and fix everything. But that hero, they're busy. They're dealing with their own stuff. And honestly, they don't even know you're waiting. I spent most of my 20s feeling stuck. I had a decent job, but it was soul-crushing. Every morning, I'd wake up with a familiar dread, dragging myself to work, counting down the hours until I could escape. I dreamt of starting my own thing, of building something meaningful, but the fear was crippling. I told myself I wasn't ready. I didn't have enough money. I didn't have the right connections. I was waiting for someone to give me permission, for a mentor to appear out of thin air, for a lucky break to land in my lap. I was the passenger in my own life, convinced the driver would eventually take me somewhere great. Then came the day it all changed. It wasn't a lightning bolt moment, more like a slow, painful dawning. I was sitting in my tiny apartment, scrolling through social media, seeing everyone else seemingly living their best lives. A friend had just launched a successful online business. Another was traveling the world. And I was still stuck, complaining about my 9-to-5. A wave of bitterness washed over me, followed by a deeper, more unsettling emotion: shame. It hit me like a ton of bricks. My life wasn't going to change because I wasn't changing it. No one was going to hand me a better job or a successful business or even a healthier mindset. The responsibility, every single ounce of it, rested squarely on my shoulders. It was terrifying, but also strangely exhilarating. It was the day I realized that everything was up to me. That was my turning point, the moment I stopped being a passenger and decided to take the wheel. Once I truly accepted that no one was coming to save me. It wasn't an invitation to despair, but an urgent call to action. It was like suddenly understanding that you're stranded on an island. And if you want to get off, you have to build the boat yourself. There's no rescue party coming. This realization didn't magically solve all my problems, but it gave me the clarity and the fuel to start building. I boiled it down to 3 practical, actionable changes that, when implemented, utterly transformed my trajectory. This one sounds simple, but it's brutally hard. We complain without even realizing it. About the traffic, the weather, our boss, our friends, the news, the coffee. Every complaint is an outward projection of blame. A way of saying, this isn't my fault, something else is responsible. For 30 days, I decided I would not utter a single complaint. No whining, no blaming, no negative talk about things outside my control. If a complaint surfaced, I'd catch it and reframe it into an action or a solution. Instead of, this traffic is killing me, it became, I need to leave earlier or find an alternate route. What happened? My focus shifted from what was wrong to what I could do about it. My energy, previously drained by pointless grumbling, was freed up for productive thought and action. Try it. You'll be shocked at how much mental space opens up. Our comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. After years of playing it safe, I started forcing myself to do things that scared me. This meant reaching out to people I admired, even if I was terrified of rejection. It meant saying no to things that wasted my time and yes to opportunities that stretched me, even when I felt unqualified. For me, it was cold emailing potential clients for my budding side hustle, even though my hands would shake every time I hit send. It was investing a small amount of money I truly couldn't afford to lose into a skill development course. It was having tough conversations I'd been avoiding. Every uncomfortable decision I made, big or small, chipped away at my fear and built up my courage. It taught me that discomfort is not a sign to stop, but often a sign that you're on the right track. Motivation is a fickle friend. It shows up when it feels like it and disappears just as quickly. Discipline, however, is your most reliable ally. There were countless nights I was exhausted after my day job, wanting nothing more than to binge watch TV. But I had committed to building my business, to learning new skills. So, I forced myself. I set small, achievable goals for those evenings. An hour of learning, an hour of writing, 30 minutes of planning. I didn't wait for inspiration. I just started. Some days, the work felt effortless. Other days, it felt like pulling teeth. But I showed up. I did the work. Because I understood that consistency, not bursts of genius, is what builds momentum. The days you don't feel like it are the most important days, because they're the ones that build resilience and prove your commitment to yourself. This journey taught me that life doesn't hand out gold medals for waiting patiently. It awards them to those who get up, roll up their sleeves, and start digging. When I stopped waiting for help, for permission, for a magical intervention, something incredible happened. I became my own opportunity. My life didn't suddenly become perfect, but it became mine. So, if you're out there feeling stuck, waiting for that external force to change your circumstances, let this be your wake-up call. Nobody is coming to save you. And that, my friend, is the most empowering truth you will ever hear. Take charge. Stop complaining. Make those tough calls. Do the work, especially when you don't want to. Your future self will thank you. If you're ready to start building your own path, hit that subscribe button right now.